So if you've already been following my journey, you know that I've challenged myself to go from zero to $100,000 a month in passive income. The only thing is, to be honest with you guys, in my mind, I wanted to do it in 1 year, but I never told you guys the starting point. And I've also never given you an update. So in this video, this is going to be the very first 0 to 100K a month update. I'm going to show you all of my investments. I'm going to show you where I'm at. I'm going to show you the things that are working and the things that aren't. And you guys will see exactly how I'm doing and how far I have to go. So even though I wanted to do this in 1 year, I've kind of already been doing it for a few months, right? So I'm setting a goal 10 months from now that I'll be earning $100,000 a month or more by that time period. And that's August 15th. So August 15th of 2023, you watch and you see I'm calling my shot right now. You guys watch. And the reason I know this and the reason I can stand here and tell you this is because I believe in myself. And I also know the power of goal setting. And I know the power of walking towards that every single day, looking at it, thinking about it, getting new revelation on how to make it happen, checking where I'm at in my progress. So that's it. You guys heard it here first, August 15th, 2023. The goal has been set. The gauntlet has been laid down. It's the 0 to 100K project. And this is an open invitation for you to join me on this adventure. So if this sounds inspiring to you, if this moves you to change your financial future forever, then subscribe to my channel right now. And I want you to like this video because I want to get it out there to as many people as I possibly can. I want to build an army of people that refuse to live an ordinary life. We are called to be extraordinary people. There is unlimited wealth inside of each and every one of us, and it's our job to pull that out. And one of the ways that we're going to be doing this on this channel is we're going to be investing, but I believe in advancing the whole person. I'm working on my physical goals, which I'm going to be doing videos on that for you guys. I'm working on increasing my mindset first and foremost, because this comes before anything else. Everything starts in here before you see it out here, including your finances. So hold on to your seatbelts and let's jump right into this. So I put together this spreadsheet of my current investments of where I'm at in my journey from 0 to $100,000 a month. And so let's start out with number one, and that is Drip, one of my favorite projects of all time. It's actually one of the very first projects I got into when it comes to DeFi. And Drip is a beast. It's been pumping out 1% every single day for about 18 months now. They've never changed the contract. They've never gone in and changed it to 0.5%. Everywhere else you look in DeFi, usually things are being changed because they're trying to keep the project alive. They're trying to keep it sustainable. Drip is an outlier. So what are my numbers? You can see I've invested $2,200. My current Drip holdings of tokens is $2,365. And that puts my current value at $14,663. If we jump over and look at my faucet, you can actually see it's $14,736 right now, maybe because the price just went up a little bit. As you can see, I've done nothing but compound here. I think if you look at my spreadsheet, there was only one time that I took out $100 worth. But other than that, I've just compounded everything back into it. So I started this in February of 2022. Here we are in October, and it's producing for me $146 a day, which is pretty amazing in this bear market when everything is pummeled down 80% overall in the markets or whatever it is, something crazy like that. So it's $146 a day, producing $4,398 a month. Now, my second best performing project is Optimus. Now, Optimus is a little over a month old, and the team is phenomenal. And actually, I've joined the team to some extent. I've been creating the Optimus Academy videos. You can see them right here. You can see my account is worth $11,521. It's producing $115 a day and $4,000 a day of passive income off of $11,500. The devs for this project are brilliant. DeFi dude who created the project alongside the devs is a good guy. He's an upright guy. He wants what's best in the space. There's no buy fee. There's no sell fee. There's no referral fee. So I'm super stoked about Optimus. Next, coming in at $22 a day is Wealth Mountain. Now, I only put in $500 here. I've been in a little over 50 days and I'm earning 5% a day, 1,000, and my account's worth 1,670. And that's producing for me $22 a day, or $675 a month. And that's off a $500 investment. So you can imagine what that would be like if I had put in $10,000. Now, to be honest, this project is definitely based on Ponzonomics right now. They're very transparent about it, and they tell you exactly what their plan is to move from that state over into something where their portfolio is sustaining all the payouts. And you can look at that by clicking on their portfolio dashboard. You can see that they have almost $600,000 that they're using in their portfolio. They show you exactly where all their investments are going and how much is invested in them. So I think that's pretty amazing, the level of transparency that they have. You can see TVL versus portfolio balance right here. The idea and the goal is for this to cross over this, right? Here's a look at my current stake and the yield that it's earning. I staked $500. There's a 10% deposit fee, so that's $450 that I'm earning 5% on every single day. Now for 54 days, I've had it staked, earning 5%. This is what I've earned so far off of that. And remember, this I can collect with no fee. And then there's a 2% fee for unstaking this at this point, and that's a sliding scale from 10% to 2%. So right now, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to collect this and restart a new stake. So that's Wealth Mountain earning me $22.50 a day, which is $675 a month off a $500 investment. Next up is Stable Fund. I put $600 into Stable Fund. My current holdings are now almost $1,500. You get 1.5% every single day. So I'm getting $22 a day currently, which is $671 a month. And this number, 671, is not including me compounding that 1.5% every day. This is just taking the daily amount and multiplying it by 30. So this number is actually much larger. So $671 there a month. You can take a look at the dashboard of my stable fund here. Again, look, there's $1,500 that I have invested. My original was $600 and making 22.7 BUSD per day. I have a small Matic position of 149 Matic that's producing me 2.2 Matic a day. Not too noteworthy, but in time that could possibly build up to be something really big. Next up is Ooze Finance. This is a dApp on the Phantom network that earns 1% a day. I've got 764 Ooze tokens. They're worth about $1.11 each. Again, most of these projects have been on a steady decline, going down, right? Because of the overall market conditions. They're not good. We're in a deep bear market in the crypto space, so just keep that in mind. Portfolio is worth about $848, producing $8.48 a day, or $254 a month. Next up is Piston, which you can see I invested $800. I have 374 tokens. They're worth about $1.84 each. So my account's worth $688, producing $6.89 a day, or $206 a month. And I just want to scroll over here. You can see I've actually claimed out $2,400. And that was initially, I got into Piston token right at launch, and I was able to flip some of my tokens right then and there for some cash and still have a remaining balance. They did change their tokenomics on people, and they implemented new taxes for selling, a new tax structure, and really limited the way that people can interact with a contract based on how they originally deposited their money. This is interesting. This normally doesn't work well for a project. So next up is EMP money. I just don't have a big enough bag to make a difference in here. Like if you look at my sheet over here, you can see I had a very small investment into the detonator, and those are the LPs that I have. And basically it's earning me about $2.47 a day. It might even be a little less than that now. So that's about $73 a month. It's still something, and it's not that the protocol isn't good. I just don't have a big enough bag over there to be making a difference. When you factor in gas fees and how much it costs to compound, my opinion is you need to deposit more. You need $1,000 or more to actually gain ground on your compounds every day. So it's a little bit of a losing battle for me there, but I really like the team at EMP. I think their future is really bright. If you go to the dashboard, you can see they're still below peg. They have a pretty amazing strategy laid out on how they're going to regain it and shift away from being in a senior edge protocol. So the future, in my opinion, is looking good for EMP, but my position isn't that big. Splassive, guys, I don't even want this on this list. Unfortunately, I invested $500 in this and I never took anything out. The exploit happened. Not fun, right? It's like it's worth less than this actually. I think it's like 11 cents at the time of this recording. I'm probably not going to ever get my money out of this. So let's be honest. Maybe I'm making 71 cents a day. We'll just call it that. Maybe it's $21 a month. Just give me that, guys. It might be less than that, but just give me that to make me feel better. Next up, we have Animal Farm, which launches in about 3 days. And you guys, I am super, super stoked about the Animal Farm. Here is the new website. And this is going to be great. So what do I have first lined up? I have single asset dogs. So right now I have about $5,800 worth of AFD, the AFD dogs token. So I'll be able to utilize those to earn a yield in about 3 days. So right here, there's nothing, but eventually there is going to be some BNB that I'm earning off these dogs. And that's going to be awesome. And that's going to kind of kickstart the infinite money loop over in the Animal Farm, which I'll have more videos about that coming up. So I'm super stoked about that. Next up is the pig pen, which I don't have a big pig pen position or much to speak of at all. I only have a half a pig sitting in there. But look at AFP price chart, you guys. Yes, it had a big drawdown, but look at this bullish price chart. And yes, I had this measured move up to $200 for each AFP token. I had that about, when was that? I had that on the 10th of October. Go look at my YouTube channel. I said, I'm looking for a move out of this pattern. If it breaks to the upside, we're looking at about $200 for the measure move. We're getting close. I'm thinking we're going to get there by Animal Farm launch. I just want to tell you guys, if this thing kind of comes up here, hooks back down, kind of creates this nice cup and handle type pattern, then it breaks to the upside, retests it, bam, you guys, we're going to see some exponential growth. If that happens, the measure move off of this pattern is going to blow your mind, you guys. We're looking at $378 pigs. Okay, so I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. A lot needs to happen before that can ever take place. There's a saying in TA, it goes like this: rounded bottoms pay the bills. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. So keep an eye on the pigs token. So my piggy bank is something that I'm going to start stacking and filling up, but I haven't done it yet. So I have a half a pig in there. Remember, this produces BUSD without you ever having to sell your pigs. Moving down to the drip garden. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the drip garden. Back on the Animal Farm website. You can see I've got 4.59 million plants. I've got about $50 that I could compound right now. I've just been in a compound season. I did take about $500 worth so far out of the garden. I put $2,000 in, and LP wise, I've already taken out the amount of LPs that I put in. It's just the price was different. But right now I've got 82,000 plants. Let's go ahead and plant these right now. Okay, that brought me up to 4.6 million. So by the time the farm launches in 3 days, I'll easily be over 5 million plants. But even right now, let's refresh this drip.formulate.finance. You could see the value of my stake is $2,845. That number doesn't really matter. Producing $94 a day, almost 11 LP. And this contract share has steadily been going up. And I'm producing 155,000 plants per day. Now, I want to point this out because most people, when they're doing their monthly numbers and they're showing you something like a minor contract, like the drip garden or the piggy bank, they're presenting their numbers to you like they could claim every day. And anyone who's in those projects, you know you can't claim every day. So this is the way that I did it. If you guys have a better way of doing it, let me know. But I said to myself, okay, what's a reasonable number of claims per month? And I came up with the number 7. So 7 days. This is saying if I claim 7 days a month, this is what my numbers would look like. So in the drip garden, that brings my daily amount actually to $21 a day. Because remember, I can't claim every day. So it's inaccurate to say that I can. And then over here on the monthly side of things, that brings it to $651. And remember, that's with a 7-day claim a month. So $651 out of the drip garden. I think that's pretty great on a $2,000 investment. And remember, this is with the drip price being $6.20. We all know what can happen with drip. We all know what happened already with drip. If that happens again, this number is going to skyrocket. Over to the piggy bank. This thing has been banging and it's only going to get better. Here's why. When the farm launches in 2 days, I've been saying 3 days, when it launches in 2 days and 17 hours, people are going to pour into here. There's going to be hundreds of millions of dollars of TVL inside the farm, if not billions in the future. When they come in here and they're not familiar with piggy bank, they're going to be clicking around on these tabs, figuring out how they can make even more money. They're going to be figuring out to themselves, how can I earn the pig token, the AFP token? And one of the best ways you can do that, it's a little bit higher risk, but it's the piggy bank, you guys. So they're going to click on this and more new investors are going to see this. So the pig token price, remember the piggy bank is pigs and BUSD paired together. So the pig price really affects the amount of output that you're getting out of the piggy bank. So that price going up, plus the number of people depositing into the contract, it's going to get good. It's going to be juicy. So here's what my numbers look like right now. Right now, in the piggy bank, my value is $21,654. It's producing, remember, on my honest 7-day take per month. So that puts it at $151 a day or $4,550 a month. Now, remember, most YouTubers are going to show you as if they could claim every day. If I did that, that's a big difference. I could tell you that I'm making $19,000 a month from this, but I'm actually only making $4,550. So hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Some of these other holdings, they are not producing passive income right now. Sphere was in the past. You're no longer able to earn 1% a day on your Sphere. Vapor nodes, you guys, oh guys, I got into DeFi right around the node season towards the top of it. And I was kind of like a bull in a china shop. I hit all the major node projects all at the wrong time. And unfortunately, that's when I had a lot of my dry powder. Mistakes. If you guys were around at that time, the lessons we learned. But it helped me, right? I kind of consider this the price of my school. Every time I get into a project, I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to evaluate what went right and what went wrong. I learned a lot from the nodes. Vapor nodes is one of the only ones that actually I'm even keeping track of anymore out of my node projects. Worth about $170. It's making me $1.71 a day or $51 a month. So nothing to write home about. So where am I on my journey? How much am I making per month right now? $15,000 a month. And remember, this is to the best of my ability, true numbers. This is with my minor projects only saying I'm going to claim 7 days a month. And that puts us at $15,000 a month. So I still have roughly about $85,000 to go. But to be honest with you guys, I'm super encouraged with the right couple of strategic moves, with the animal farm coming back online. For me, I'm just like, what a time to be alive, that we can take something that God gave us and multiply it. Yeah, it's risky. And yeah, there are landmines out there, but the risk to reward ratio is so skewed towards the reward that you at least got to try something, right? If you think about in the Bible, when it talks about the story of the talents and how one servant took the talent and hid it in the ground because he was scared, and then how the other two went out and took what they were given and they multiplied it. So when they brought it back to the master, they had multiplied it. And he said, well done, good and faithful servant. And the message here is we need to be bold. We need to be aggressive. Now, does that mean you need to be stupid? Does that mean you need to rush in it to every project? No, but we shouldn't be scared. We should take what we've been given and multiply it, because wealth loves speed. We're only here on this earth for a very short amount of time. And I want to spend every ounce of that time doing the things that I want to do with the people that I love. I don't want to hide it into the ground, put it in a bank account earning 0.1%, stuffing things away in my 401k, maybe earning 6%, if I'm lucky 10% a year, so that when I'm 65, maybe I'll have some wealth if the government didn't misuse all that money and if the whole system didn't implode. You guys, we have the opportunity to make 30%, 40% a month on our money. Also, I have a free Telegram group called the 0 to 100K Project. There'll be a link in the description for that. Go ahead and join. You guys, we talk about investment strategies. We help each other grow. It's all people with the same mindset that want to become better. They don't just want to earn more money. They want to become better people. We're challenging ourselves to actually pull out of us the greatness that's in us, because the truth is success or money isn't something that you go chase after. You have to become a new person that produces a new result. You guys, I have so many ideas on how to make the 0 to 100K project amazing. I'm thinking about redesigning a legit real logo. I'm thinking about creating merch. And I'm thinking about gamifying the whole thing so that when we hit certain milestones in the group, we can celebrate each other. So it'll be like a true game board. When you guys hit milestones like, hey, I'm earning $10,000 a month now, we can all celebrate with you. And who knows, maybe you earn some swag, like a 0 to 100K project shirt gets sent to you or something. I'm trying to scheme that out so that we can all celebrate our milestones and we can hit our goals out of the park. So that totally wraps up this video. Again, like this video, you guys. Let's get it out to as many people as we can. Let's build up this army of world-changing people, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any videos that I put out. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.